4 games. Warner Music Rights Group just released their claim on your video. I guess so. Baseball game. Live turning the thing like this. Thing is right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we'd like to welcome everybody back to Mount Sterling, where it's championship night. 10U tournament style is your pride. They're facing off against the Tri-State Titans. As these two teams squared up once in a doubleheader early in the preseason. They split a pair. So this is for all the marbles tonight. These players have been here since early this morning. Both teams, I believe, coming in undefeated. 3-0 and 3-0 on the day. And somebody's going to emerge victorious and tournament champions. This is what it's all about. Todd Brand bringing you the call as always on W Brand. Appreciate everyone joining us on this beautiful Easter Eve. Sun setting in the background. I'm going to tilt the camera just a little bit so you can see it. An absolutely gorgeous sunset here in the town. We're going to have a late one. It's been cold all day and overcast, and now the sun came out. For the semis, temperature got up to about 64, but it's dropping like a rock. As Brad gets the check of the temp. These Titans have Petrie on the mound here for the championship. Batting order from them will be Watts, O'Brien, Petrie, Gross, Moore, Beckley, Messer, Ballard, and Ed Bennett. First batter for your pride, Brett Snyder. It was 64 earlier, so it's dropped 3 degrees in the last 30 minutes. And there's a strike to Snyder. He's batting lefty against the right-hander Petrie. Petrie, a big, strong kid. Good control on the mound. It's going to make things difficult. That pitch looked good to me. Thought he caught that inside corner. So 1-1 the count to Snyder. There's a big shot into the air. I think the shortstop's going to be all over that one. 1 out as Watts is able to make the catch from the shortstop position. That brings up Ryland Pickett. Our first innings, as always, sponsored by the Mississippi Mammaws. Asher's 3 grandmas from back in the Magnolia State. Don't mess with them. That's a beauty of a pitch. That one broke early and came straight across the plate for Petrie. No doubt what was on Pickett's mind, he wanted to take that one down the third base line. He swung early, and that was an inside pitch, and that one carried all the way over the fence behind the dugout for the Titans, so 0-2 to Pickett. Pickett puts that one in play. Watts, the shortstop's going to pick it up. Should be a routine play at first, and it is. 2 away now, and that brings up Cruz Darnell, who did a yeoman's job from the mound in the last contest in the semifinals, pitching 3 innings, giving up 4. As the Pride won that game 19. I'd like to welcome Pam Pickett-Massey to championship night. There's an outside pitch from Petrie. 1-0 to Cruz Darnell. No score here in the top of the first. Nice setting sun, some rays on the field. Beautiful start to this contest. The stadium lights are on. You can hear that buzz. Pride got some work to do if they're going to score some runs in this inning already with 2 outs. And the number 3 hitter, Darnell, at bat. There's the pitch to Petrie. That's high and a little outside. So 3-0 now. Darnell in the driver's seat. He can wait for a good pitch. He's patient. That was a good one right there, inside. I thought that was just how he liked it. Darnell, the big lefty. Now it catches It's the outside corner. Petrie going from one side of the plate to the other. And a full count now on Darnell. Payoff pitch coming from Petrie. That pitch inside. Darnell takes ball 4. That brings up Boone Martin, who bats cleanup for this Pride team. Pride have gotten several 2-out rallies going today in some of their games. Let's see if they can do it again here. That pitch outside, ball 1. Good job, let him move it up the middle, boys. It's just inside. Martin ahead in the count 2-0. Martin tries to take that one down the third base line, hits it foul. That sun moving down, setting very quickly. Just my thought exactly, Miss Brand. When it disappears, it's going to do nothing but get colder. Because we've been in it all day long. That pitch high, goes it head high. 3-1, I believe, by my count. There's a strike. Kind of pitch Martin loves, and that's another full count. Second payoff pitch of the night for Petrie. He's 0-1 so far, full counts. 1 walk in the previous batter. That's a good shot by Martin. Hits the third baseman in the shin, but he has plenty of time to pick it up. First baseman makes a good play, but he comes off the bag. That was Ord. Made a great stretch for it, and a good job by the third baseman. I'll definitely give him a shout out. That was Beckley to grab that off his shin. So Martin with a hard shot off the third baseman's leg. Head manager for the Titans calling his infield in to conference just a little bit. They're going to talk to Boone Martin first. I believe he's going to be the one taking the mound. So that brings up Alex Webster. With runners on the corners now for the Pride. Petrie winding up for his first pitch of this at bat. Pitch a little bit high. And a bit of a mental mistake there on the part of the Titans.
What happened? He twisted his knee?
No, Martin was coming back to slide back into first, and I think he took the legs out from under the first baseman. I mean, it wasn't intentional board, but that's what happened. There was a pitch, and the catcher threw to the second baseman. Martin was about halfway in between. The runner came home, which was Darnell, and Boone Martin had to turn around quickly and go back to first. And when he did, he slid right into the legs of Ward. Hopefully he's okay. I'd like to welcome Susan Moore to the live cast. As there was an injured player on the field, the first baseman Ward, and they're walking it off to make sure he's okay. And hopefully he can return back to his position, and I think he can. He's going to go probably run down to the fence and back, jog it off. So Darnell comes in, Pride lead 1-0 here in the top of the first. Martin's on. And Webster's up at bat with 2 outs. Martin going to shake hands with the first baseman. Good show of sportsmanship there. Easton Castle is on deck for the Pride. Asher Brand in the hole. Sun continuing to set quickly here in the top of the first inning. Pride lead 1-0. Here's Alex Webster. First pitch from Petrie fouled off. Easton Castle's got to be careful there. That one was unplayable, but he put his hand in the field. I think coach was telling him you can't do that. You get called for interference. And that would be an out. There's a hit by Webster. This one's going to drop. Not before the throw to first. So a great job on the part of the Titans working themselves out of it. They give up one. Pride lead early going into the bottom of the first. 1-0. Back in a moment with the first at bat of the Titans. Pride lead 1-0. This will be the Titans' first at bat as Boone Martin warms up from the mound. Amber, Miss Brown wants to know if you have an 11U score for her. They're playing behind us. We haven't been able to watch them today. Going around the infield, we've got Cruz Darnell at first base, Brevin Snyder at second, Ryland Pickett at shortstop, Easton Castle at third. Outfield's going to be Emmett Thompson at left, Asher Brand at right, Emmett Conley at right, Emmett Thompson at left field, my apologies. And so Alex Webster comes out wearing the catching gear. Hopefully we're going to have a pitcher's duel tonight as Petrie pitched an admirable first inning, only giving up one. And Boone Martin hopefully will have a successful night. Both of these are outstanding pitchers for their respective organizations. Two good clubs here playing in the championship tonight, both of them 3-0 on the day. So somebody will win. It was a pretty successful tournament. The batting order for the Titans will be Watts, O'Brien, and Petrie. Gross batting cleanup. On his face like, yeah, okay. That one hit hard to Martin, picks it up. Makes the routine play at first to Darnell with one out. That brings up O'Brien, the number 2 hitter. What you'll see out of both of these clubs is the routine plays. They tend to make those every time, and they limit their mental mistakes. It's like watching a tennis match between two very good players. Amber says Pride 11U up 4-0. That's great news. Thank you, Mrs. Kraft. Definitely want to wish her nephew, Easy Kraft, and the rest of the Pride team luck. That pitch slipping out of Martin's hands, I believe. The sun continues to set. It's almost out of view, Miss Brown. Stadium lights are working hard. The left field lights are coming from an opposite field. The right field lights are actually on the outside of this field. It's a unique setup in this park with 4 fields together that converge on a concession stand. I thought that one caught the corner, but Boone Martin walks O'Brien. That's going to bring up the big pitcher Petrie, his first at bat. See Asher Brand at center field backing up, outfield all moving back out of respect for this young man. There's the first pitch, and that's a doozy. There's a strike by Martin. It'll definitely make you earn it. Just one outside and see if Petrie will chase it. He doesn't. Evens the count up at 1. Threw another one out there, dangled to see what would happen. He's going to have to throw strikes to get Petrie to swing. 2-1 the count. This one's going to be hit hard to the right field side. Finally makes the play, throws the relay in to Brevin Snyder. Good job of limiting them to a single. So with 2 on, that brings on Gross, the cleanup hitter. And since there are substitutes for this team, they can run for the pitcher. So number 22, Brumfield, comes in to run for Petrie. So Brumfield on first. As a pinch runner, runners at first and second. One out. Here in the bottom of the first. There's a strike by Boone Martin. I'd like to welcome Melissa Pennington to the live cast here in the championship. Bottom of the first inning. Pride lead 1. There's the big hit by Rose. Brand's going to feel that one. He's going to relay it in to Snyder. Right there. So now that brings up bases loaded for Ord. Ord, the first baseman, who probably wants a little revenge. Fouls that one off. Martin gonna have to work himself out of the jam here. As he finds himself with the bases loaded, no outs. 1 out, I'm sorry. You're right, Mr. Brand. My apologies. Throws that one right down the middle and they foul out. So Ord behind in the count early, 0-2. That'll take a little pressure off of Boone Martin. He'll be able to work around, maybe throw Ord some things he doesn't want to swing at. See if he does. Throws that one outside.
1-2.
Martin's got enough skills, he can put it in when he has to. We'll see if he throws a strike here or plays around a little. If he does, gets him to chase the outside high pitch. That's a strikeout for Boone Martin. Some savvy pitching there by this young man. 2 outs now for Lane Beckley. Base Forrest, my goodness, that's a monster shot to the outfield. Notes to the infield. Oh, and Pickett calls it and it rolls out of his glove. Just went out of his glove, he didn't squeeze it. And that's a very fortunate break for the Titans. I mean, they bring in Brand. Oh, they had to have brought in 2. Yeah, that one brought 2 in because that leaves runners at the corners. Here's Messer trying to add to the run total. The Tides have taken control here in the first inning on what should have been a routine catch. Now I will say that Ryland Pickett was all the way across second base over on the Brevin Snyder side when he missed that. I don't know that Snyder didn't call that ball first. It's hard to say. We have to go back and look. There's got to be good communication there. Pickett picks that one up, loads up, makes the throw to first base. Good job on the part of Pickett for recovering quickly, not letting it bother him. 2 runs do score, and so going into the top of the second inning, we've got a close ball game. Titans 2, Pride 1. Back in a moment for the top of the second inning.
Hey, I got you.
Back for the top of the second inning. Petrie warms up. The players take the field for this Titans team. I will tell you, the names right as we go through the night because there is no light here in this box where Miss Brandon and I are operating from. So if we miss a name, we apologize. It's hard for her to see the book as well. She'll be using the flashlight. We've got Easton Castle, Asher Brand. Thompson should be the last batter in the lineup. So it should be Castle Brand and Conley, I believe. At any rate, Easton Castle will be the first batter here of the second inning. As the Pride find themselves down by 1. So here we go. Outside, ball 1. Our second innings, as always, brought to you by my good friend Dale Queen from ACTC. Drums by Dale is his YouTube channel. He does drum covers of some of your favorite songs. There's a swing by Easton Castle, 1-1 the count. Drums by Dale. You can subscribe on YouTube. He's also got most of his videos on Facebook. Very talented artist. High pitch there, 1-2 count now to Castle. Here on a championship Saturday night here on Easter Eve. What's been a great day of baseball in Mount Sterling. That pitch low, so 3-1 to Castle. Castle finally got the ball. They called that outside corner.
3-2.
Full count now. Another payoff pitch for Petrie. He's 1-1 so far on the day. That one in the dirt. So Castle takes his base. And that brings up Asher Brand. With Conley on deck, him and Thompson in the hole. Brand 2 for 3 in the last contest. High pitch, 1-0 to count Brand. The reason Asher reacted like he did is he got hit by a line drive. Actually hit by Brevin Snyder's line drive. So he's a little skittish right now. Pops that one up. I believe that was going to be caught by the first baseman. And it is. So 1 out. He can level that swing just a little bit. That one will be right where he wants it. But that brings up Conley nonetheless. Because they've got Easton Castle on first. Emma Thompson now on deck. Brevin Snyder in the hole for the Pride. Trying outside. 1-0 to Conley. Conley capable of putting the ball in the outfield. He's deceptively strong back there. Ooh, great pitch by Petrie. It is getting really dark, Miss Brand. You are correct. There's 2. Conley can't take another one like that. Petrie's giving him 2 beautiful pitches to hit. There was the third one. 3 in a row. Petrie just put it right down his throat. Petrie really getting in the groove now in this ball game. She's come in focused this evening.
Let's go.
1-0 to Thompson. Get a chance to come on Papa from the dugout. That's Emma Thompson's nickname by his peers. And he's facing a count of 1-1. 2 outs now. Brevin Snyder waits on deck. Thompson fouls that one off, so he's got 2 strikes on him. 1-2 to count now.
Got 1, 2.
He got him looking. Him looking around, but that one was right down the gut. Couldn't have been any straighter. And that retires the side. No runs scored in that half of the inning. So we go now to the bottom of the second. Titans still lead 2-1. It's close. Welcome to the live cast. Mom, good to see you. Watching from Mississippi. We've got a doozy of a game here going into the bottom of the second inning. The Titans and the Pride locked up in a battle for the championship. Titans lead 2-1. Boone Martin back on the mound. The Pride gave up 2 runs in the opening inning. The Titans give up 1. But in the Pride's first at bat of the second, Petrie pitches a shutout. That's what we expected in this championship game. 2 really good pitchers, 2 disciplined teams. Didn't expect there to be a slew of runs going both ways. We're hoping for a pitcher's duel, and so far we've got one. Here come the Pride back onto the field. We'll reset the infield and the outfield. For those that are just joining us, Alex Webster is performing catching duties, Martin on the mound. Going around the infield, it's Cruz Darnell at first, Brevin Snyder at second, Ryland Pickett at shortstop, Easton Castle at third. To the outfield we go, Emmett Thompson at left, Asher Brand is at center, and Emmett Conley holding things down in right field. I agree with you, Brother Dale Queen. It is a beautiful sunset. And there's Dale Queen, the man who always, I mentioned in the second innings of our games, drums by Dale. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you tuning in here on this Easter Eve.
Come on, Boo. Throw strikes. Let's go, defense.
Ballard and Bennett are your first 2 batters for the Titans. Here we go with second inning action, 2-1, your score. Titans lead. Another outside pitch, 2-0 the count. Inside pitch called strike by the ump. Ballard pretty close up on that plate.
Who won?
He's crowding it pretty good. This one hit hard. Evan Snyder not able to scoop it up. Brand there to back him up, so credit Ballard with a base hit. That's going to bring up Bennett, batting in the number 9 spot with a runner on at first base. Not sure how many of the substitutes will bat here. Not sure about the tournament rules, but there's a strike to Bennett. If they bat through everyone, it'll be Neil Pigg and Brumfield coming up for the Titans. Pride only suiting up 9 today, so they've had no subs. These kids have had to be Iron Men. This is their 4th game of the day. 0-2 now to Bennett. He pops that one up in the air, not a play.
Foul ball!
Line that out, Boo. You got this.
Again, these Titan players are really up on that plate. Ryland Pickett pulls that one out of the air. Throws it back to first base. That is a force at first base on the throwback. He does not have to tag him. Play dump calls him out. And I think that was the question, is whether or not it was a force or not. The umps take their time and they get it right. And I love it when officials communicate like that. That's how you're supposed to do it. And these guys today have been first class, KHSAA certified officials. This one hit high in the air. It's going to drop into the right field side. Conley makes the play on it, loses it in the lights. Can't quite get it. Good play on it by Conley. He just lost it. 10 watts to second base. Sure. That's why we're a team, Brand. Takes a team to do these games for sure. I'm missing half my broadcast team as Noah Brand's not here. He worked in the concession stand back in Russell all day at the Little League field, put in a 10-hour day. So baseball, baseball, baseball for the Brands for sure. Brian fouls that one off. Adjust the camera here a little bit. Get a better view of
Got
the
2-1.
We'll turn a little bit where you can see more of the third base line for a moment. Now Brian's back in the box. Here comes the pitch. Brian tries to take that one down the third base line. On the inside pitch, he's got 2 strikes and 2 balls. Big pitch coming from Boone Martin. That's ball 3, full count. This one could retire the side and end the inning. Martin 1 pitch away, he thought he had it there. That one gets away from him. Runner's going to take off for third. Webster makes the throw, but not quite there to Castle. So runners on the corners now. Dangerous spot to be in with Petrie coming to the plate.
Outfield in the air. Time.
Coaching staff calling time so that Martin can confer. He's going to have to settle down just a little bit to get out of this inning. They don't want to give up a run here. That last pitch just slipped out of his hand, got away from him. And I know Martin very critical of himself, but he's got to relax. Put too much pressure on yourself, you can't perform. Got to relax and let the body do what it was trained to do. Hardest thing to teach young athletes and old athletes. We had the same problem coaching college kids.
Here we go.
That pitch in the dirt, here comes the runner. Webster trying to make the throw. Castle can't handle the play at third. Beautiful throw to third base, and he just drops it. So 1 run scores. Now there's a runner at third. With Petrie still in his at bat. 3-1 now. Titans lead in the championship game. Martin's pitch goes outside. Pass ball is proving to be costly for the Pride. We're going to turn the camera where you can get to third base since that's where the runner is. Now 3-0 count to Petrie. Petrie draws the walk. So Martin's now off another runner. And or batter rather. So runners at the corners now. And time called again. I'm not sure we won't see a pitching change. I think we are. Well, we'll see. Boone immediately threw the ball. But I think they're trying to negotiate now whether he's going to pitch out this inning or not. He's giving it up. I think Pickett's going to come in to pitch. That's going to move Brevin Snyder possibly to shortstop. Let's see where they end up. So Martin's going to go to center field. And that brings Asher Brand into second base, I think. And that should put Brevin Snyder over at shortstop. Martin definitely upset with himself, but he can't wear it. What happens? It's only 3-1. A lot of baseball left to be played. As Ryland Pickett warms up. These pitchers put a lot of pressure on themselves in these games. And Martin's an absolutely outstanding pitcher. What we've got to get kids to realize is it happens all the way up to the major leagues. Nobody plays perfect games. We've got a barn burner here for a championship game here on Saturday night. Beautiful sunset without question here in Mount Sterling. Pickett continues to warm up. They've got to find a way to get this last out, get back to the at-bats. Just a couple little errors is what separates these two teams right now. So the field umpire setting the stage for Ryland Pickett, showing where everything is. Snyder, I believe, has put on a sweatshirt under his jersey as it is getting cold, so he's going to the shortstop position. Brand is at second, and Boone Martin's in the outfield. We're set to go. First pitch by Pickett is a beauty. They're going to let the runner go. Don't have any choice with one on third. 2 outs. So Pickett 2 pitches away, finishing this inning out. Is what they desperately need. Alex Webster does such a good job of making sure those balls don't get away. Hopefully he's able to pull everything in. Another good pitch by Pickett. Snyder going to pick this one up. Makes the play at first. He's safe. And that was some fantastic base running right there. He literally outran the throw. Snyder had it loaded up and it was there, but he just beat that throw. Unfortunately, another run scores. And another runner takes off. Credit Gross with a great hit, some great base running as Ord is back in for his second at bat. 4-1 your score here in the second. Pickett getting them down the middle, but they're a little high right now. If he can bring it down. And I believe Ward may take a pitch just to see if Pickett can put one down the middle. Puts that one inside. Ward can't resist, so he takes the swing. I think that would have been a ball. It would have been close. The strategy so far for the Titans has been they are crowding that plate. Ward probably as far back from it as I've seen anyone tonight. Great hit right up the middle. You can't draw it up any better than that. That's going to score 2 for sure. Gross comes trucking in, and he is fast. And that's a single for Ord. That takes the score to 6-1. Pickett's just got to keep throwing strikes because that was a great pitch. It was just a better hit. It's one of those situations where everybody did their job. That's going to bring up Beckley. Pickett turns around and makes the throw for the stolen base, and it's just not there quick enough. Snyder had it, but Ord already in on the slide. Things just not going well in this inning at all for the Pride. They've had 2 outs for what seems like forever. This one hit high in the air. Snyder calls it. And that ends the inning. Not before the damage is done. Titans take a commanding lead as they score 4 in the inning. They lead going into the top of the third. 6-1. So the good news for the Pride is they're starting at the top of the order. Hopefully they can get things going here against Petrie and Company. As we start our third innings, we do want to mention Pride Athletics. Kevin Martin, who runs that organization and has a nice facility on Highway 23, and it's a great 24/7 gym. If you want to get in shape, maybe get serious about lifting weights, just get into overall better fitness, check them out over on Highway 23, Pride Athletics. They also have a batting facility and gymnastics. They've got all kinds of things out there going on at Pride Athletics. So that brings up Brevin Snyder. So a new chance to bat around. Draw strike one from Petrie. Fortunately, there's no run limit, so if the Pride can get on a run like they did in the last game, they scored 9 runs in 1 inning. They can come back in this thing. Snyder, the lefty's got to be careful now. Switch hitter. He's got 2 strikes. That pitch high.
One, two.
Petrie throws him one outside, see if he'll reach for it. Snyder does it. Full count now to Brevin Snyder. It's not that he doesn't want to swing, he hates being walked. He takes the pitch. There's a walk for Petrie, the rare walk this evening, and that puts Snyder on base. Third walk of the evening. He doesn't throw many, my friend. So that brings up Pickett. Pickett fouls that one back.
Bubble!
Good heads-up play by the catcher. Comes out of the hole quickly and tries to make a play on it, but not quite there. As that's O'Brien performing catching duties. Doing a great job so far this evening. Cruz Darnell is on deck. Boone Martin in the hole for the Pride. Pickett puts that one right down the line. As he's out on the plate. That advances the runner, Snyder. That one flirted with being foul, and first baseman Ord very smartly grabs the ball up before it can go out because he knew he could get that out. Good heads-up savvy play by the first baseman. And that brings up Cruz Darnell with Snyder at second, 1 out. Big swing by Darnell. Pitch a little bit outside, but he liked it. I'm a little bit in front of him. High pitch there. He was the count up at 1. That one hit down the third base line. Gets by the third baseman. That's going to bring Snyder home. No, it doesn't. Very surprised they didn't send Snyder. He's got the speed. Left fielder had it. With it being as dark as it is, I'm surprised. Runners on the corners, though. And that brings up Boone Martin, the cleanup hitter. There's the stolen base at second. Ryland's runners in scoring position. 6-1 the score.
6-1.
Titans lead. That pitch inside called a strike. Martin wants that one back. That's the second time, I believe, today Martin's been hit by a pitch. So he'll take his base, and that loads things up for Alex Webster. And a golden opportunity here for the Pride if they can take advantage of it. Titans calling the infield in together. They're going to talk things over. We've got a 6-1 ball game here in the top of the inning. No run limit, and I believe no time limit on this championship game. So if the Pride can get a rally going, we could be here for a while. That's what we're hoping. We've been here all day. First game Pride played was at 10:30 a.m. this morning. So we've been here almost 12 hours playing baseball. Both of these teams are undefeated in the tournament, which is going to make it really hard for someone to lose. Here's Alex Webster. He's been no stranger to bases loaded today. He's seen it several times. Thought that one caught the outside corner. I think Petrie did as well. 1-0 the count to Webster. 2-0 on the pass ball. Just one out in the inning. So the Pride have to be very careful. They don't want to get into the dreaded double play. That pitch called a strike. Caught the outside corner.
2-1.
2-1 now to Alex Webster. Loads up on that one, hits it down the third base line. Umpire calls him safe on the slide, but it was a force. He corrects himself for the parents to get upset. This umpiring staff's done an outstanding job today. Bases are loaded. Puts the force out at any base. He'll come to you in a minute, Miss Brands. You're tired. 7-1 your score. No, sorry, 6-1. Still the score. What I meant to say. You got me confused, Brand. Good enough? Okay. Easton Castle now up to bat. Ooh, that pitch looked good. Asher Brand on deck for the Pride with 2 outs now. So they've got to get a base hit or a walk to keep things going. I guess he could get hit by a pitch like Mark did.
3-0.
So 3-0 the count here. We'll see how disciplined Castle is if he can take one and if Petrie can throw one down the middle. Good pitch and a good swing. That would have been a strike, so Castle fouls one off. 3-1. Here's your count. Petrie's pitched a very nice game so far. Only giving up 1 run. And that one in the dirt. So not only is there a walk, but that's going to bring a run in. And that's good news. Takes the score to 6-2. With Asher Brand with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Didn't have to. Brand puts this one in play. Right to the pitcher. Great scoop, and he throws him out at home. They get the force out again. And that's going to retire the side going into the bottom of the second inning. Got a 6-2 ball game. Back in just a moment with the Titans at bat. Strand 3 to end the inning. It looks like we're going to have some changes to the infield as Brand has been moved to third base. Emmett Thompson's come in at catcher. That's going to move Alex Webster to second. Brevin Snyder still at shortstop. As Pickett continues action from the mound, and Cruz Darnell is at first. Boone Martin remains in center field. Conley in right, and they've moved Easton Castle over to left. Some strategic moves by the Pride. They're going to try to have an inning where they don't give up any runs. This as they're still down by 4. 6-2 your score.
When do you get to go back, buddy?
Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. I believe it's going to be Webster, Ballard, and Bennett. First 3 batters for the Titans. Here comes Emmett Thompson as he's adjusted the gear a little bit.
There's so many storm teams, I'm confused on which one is good.
All right, and there you heard it's coming down. Ryland Pickett still at the mound. Throw his last warm-up pitch.
I think the darker it gets, the better we can see the ball.
Thompson steps up and makes the throw. So that does bring up Messer, number 7, the first batter for the Titans.
There we go.
So to the bottom of the 3rd we go. Here's Pickett's first pitch, and it's a doozy. Oh, must have dropped a little low because it looked true. 1-0 though to count to Messer.
Come on, right there.
Pitch inside, 2-0. Pride have yet to get the first batter out on an at-bat for the Titans. There's a strike. 2-1 the count to Messer. That pitch sails high. So 3-1. Pickett's going to have to throw something Messer can hit. But you almost think he may take a pitch here. Very disappointing. Fouls that one off the headgear of Emmett Thompson. Gadoo. Full count now to Messer.
That's 3-2.
This one goes to Webster, the second baseman. He gets it over to Darnell, the first baseman, for the out. Couldn't tell if he closed on it or not, but the ump had that one all the way. And that brings up Ballard. 1 away for the Pride. That's a great hit by Ballard. Relay comes in. Cruz Darnell made a dive for it, just couldn't quite get there. That ball was hit mighty hard. So credit that young man with a great hit. That brings up Bennett. As the Titans ready to go back to the top of the order in just a moment. This one hit into center field over the second baseman's head. Martin coming over to get it. They may take this one home. It wouldn't surprise me a bit. They get the relay into Brevin Snyder. And that puts runners on the corners. And here comes Watts. As we said, they're back to the top of the order. So 1 out. Runners on the corners for Watts. That pitch inside. There's the steal at second. So runners at second and third now. Here in the bottom of the 3rd on the championship Saturday night in Mount Sterling. Beautiful night in the Commonwealth. That ball hit hard to the shortstop. Comes off the leg of Brevin Snyder, so 1 run scores. Ballard comes in. 7-2 your score now. Innings wins. Good. Here's O'Brien. Ducks to avoid the contact. Thompson can't come up with it quick enough to make the throw to third. It's very unusual. Things just not going well for the Pride this evening. They don't like their normal selves. Runners in second and third now. Still 2 outs. There's a big swing by O'Brien.
Just another game of baseball.
Single. When it rains, it pours. It doesn't get any better because here's Webster. 8-2 your score now. There's a ball, Petrie. This gets away from Pickett, but Thompson with a great job of reaching out. The lefty grabbed that one. 3-0 count now to Petrie. Pickett's going to have to throw something down the middle. Going to go Petrie to swing the bat. Petrie takes ball 4.
Until he gets the first.
And that puts runners at first and second to throw something bat. Timeout call on Pride. So Pickett's day is done. They're going to put Alex Webster on the mound. Pickett goes back to shortstop. Moves Brevin Snyder over to second. Asher Brand will stay at third base. Pride will warm up the pitcher. I'd like to welcome Mr. Peterman to the live cast. This thing's not going well here in the championship for the Pride. We're in the bottom of the third inning and they trail by a score of 8-2. 9-2, I'm sorry. 9-2. Yeah, yes it is. 9-2. Just 1 out. Did they win, Tyler? So we found out the 11U Pride team has won, so they're in the championship of their tournament. Wait a few minutes. Boy, that was going to finish after midnight this brand. My goodness. They'll be playing on Easter Sunday.
Hey, we don't know anything. There we go.
So Webster's ready. Here's the batter, Gross. Runners on first and second. 1 out. That one fouled away. And again, the story's been the bats of the Titans. Just been too much so far. They've scored 9 runs against this Pride team. That pitch just a little high. Gross, like these other Titans, way up in that batter box, crowding that plate. That would sail over Thompson's head. He can't make a play on it. So both runners advance.
2-1.
2-1 the count on Gross. Turn the camera where you can get a view of that third base line. So 2 strikes now on Gross. Right, desperately needing to get it out. Stop the bleeding. There's a high pitch and it's swung out. Popped up to Snyder. He makes the catch. There's the tag up. Nothing they can do about it. Another run comes in. Sacrifice fly going in the books. As O'Brien scores. It's now 10-1. And that brings up Ward with a runner on second. 10-2, my apologies. And that brings up Ward with a runner on second base with 2 outs.
He's safe.
Okay, that's fine.
We did find out the Pride can follow directions. Coaches wanted to see if there was a tag up made. So they tell him throw it to third. He does. Umpire says safe. So here we go to Ward. This will hit up into the air. Webster calls it. Webster loses it in the lights. That puts runners on the corners now. As Beckley comes back up to bat. Once again, the pass ball all the way to the backstop. Thompson not able to make a play on it. Brings Lane Beckley up, back up with a 1-0 count. Launches this one to the outfield. It hangs in the air. Martin can't get to it. That's going to score another run. That's going to bring up Messer, the runner on first. This will hit into the air, also into the center field area. Martin visibly limping on one of his legs. It looks like he's hurt. Well, 12-2 your score.
Don't give up.
As the Titans now lead by 10. 15's the magic number to get to after 3. They took a chance and threw it to second base and missed on the tag, and another run scores. And that makes it 13-2. I understand the thinking. Gave up another run. So the Titans are just 4 runs away from putting this game right now. This one hit hard to the outfield to Boone Martin. He can't make the play. He drops it in the outfield, and that scores another run. Substitutions about to come in. We're going to get a runner in. First base, I think. Your score. 17-2 is the magic number the Titans are trying to get to. They may get there. Right, got to do something to cool these bats off. Pitchers are throwing good pitches. They're just hitting them to the outfield one after another. And again, this is a very, very good Titans team. Fouls that one off. Pig does. I believe this is his first at bat on the evening, wearing number 24.
2-1.
Another pitch going high. Grounds Webster.
That ball hit.
That ball hits big. So he'll take his base. That puts runners at first and second. Let's see who the next batter is. I believe it's Watts. And they hit Watts with a pitch, and that loads things up.
We got a better score.
14-2.
This is the third.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know when it hits 15. But
All right. Appreciate it.
yes, sir. There's a big shot. That one's going to drop. 16, 17. That's it, right? 3-run score. That's it, right? 17-2. That's it. And that's your ball game. In a stunning championship defeat, the Titans come out, swing the bat strong all night. They win the tournament. Pride are going to have to finish runners up. They win by a score of 17-2. Congratulations to the Tri-State Titans. They played very well on the day. Pride are going to finish up 3-1. Titans finish up 4-0. We thank everyone for joining us this weekend. This is Todd Brand signing off for W. Brand. Good night, everyone, and happy Easter. Plug yours in? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh my God. Definitely take it. I gotta walk. Have mercy. I know, I'll get you. I'll get it taken and I'll come back. Help you. Might want to plug your phone up pretty short.
Very good.
I hope so. I'll say the only time I sound like a home team ringer is when my own boys up there. I can't help it.
Asher's glasses, I just don't want them getting crushed.
You go watch your PC. That's good.
Alright guys, we'll start with the runner-up. Cruz Darnell. Emma Connolly. Easton Casper. Brandon Snyder. Emma Thompson. Boone Martin. Alex Webster. Ryland Pickett. Number 1, Ryland Number 1, Kane Patrick. Nathan Messer. Jackson Ballard. Kinley Orr. Owen Bennett. Steve Bagley. Aiden Rose. Connor O'Brien. Owen Rockville. Aiden Bigg. Isaiah Neal. And for MVP, we got number 1, Kane Patrick.
Yep. Good call.
Good job, Rod. Good job, boys.
Something else. Each blanket. I get this. Got 'em? All right.
Hey, guys.
You and Lane switch places. Jackson, you and Lane switch places. Now wait a minute, Kane, you and Jackson switch places. Now I got it right. Now I got it right. Jackson. You and Jackson switch places. Right there. Now we got it right. Hey, well, I know, but there's 6 in the back row. There's going to be one guy in the middle. Okay. Here we go.
There we go. Now you got it. Now I see what you're trying to do.
Over. Hey,